Diablo Immortal brought the franchise to mobile at a time when people were expecting the Diablo 4 announcement, prompting the BlizzCon audience to boo the presenters at the announcement. "Do you not have phones?" they asked. Turns out that didn't help. Fortunately for Blizzard, they did release the game on PC too. You'll be seeing a mixture of mobile and PC play in this video. Fast forward to a year after its release, and Diablo Immortal had generated almost $500 million in revenue. Evidently, we had phones. Immortal brings most of the core elements of Diablo gameplay to mobile, as you play a relatively traditional fantasy class, fighting the hordes of hell to save humanity. There is a storyline in Diablo Immortal, and while I find it pretty lackluster in comparison to the main titles in the series, it is serviceable and gives you an excuse to get out into the world with everyone else. Did I say with everyone else? Yep, this Diablo game is an MMO in disguise, which I personally kind of hate. I prefer my Diablo games to be lonely, single-player ordeals without having to rely on other players to progress. I like having the option to party up if I want to with friends, but the first time I quit this game was because I kept trying to find a group for this story-driven raid that I needed to do, and I just couldn't get people. I've tried messaging in various zone or world chats to try to get a group together manually, and nobody ever lends a hand. There's some activity in the PvP scene though, with team-oriented battlegrounds. The issue with those is, let's say I want to play at 11 AM. Turns out, I can't. In fact, there's specific windows that people can do these battlegrounds, and if you happen to be playing outside those windows, sucks to suck, nerd! And then when I do play during the windows they allow people in, sometimes it just bugs out and I can't even load in. And then when it doesn't do that and I do get in to actually do a battleground, I'm put into games with people that have 1,000 more Paragon levels than me, and I basically die to a stiff breeze and do nothing more than tickle them. The idea behind the battleground is actually pretty fun, with one team trying to overtake different objectives on the map and the other team defending the objectives. But as things stand currently, the multiplayer experience in Diablo Immortal took some pretty cool ideas, ran with them, and then made for an awful experience. I mean, just awful. I was starting to get back into the game while recording for this, and then remembered why I quit previously when I went to record all the multiplayer stuff. Ultimately, Diablo Immortal is a top-tier action-adventure game on mobile, pretty mid and kinda soulless on PC, and both experiences are terribly plagued by the multiplayer systems and support. But again, it is really fun on my phone. It's great. I like that.